Hi, for this video what I want to do is do an area application problem, and for this one we're going to look at which size of pizza is a better deal. So a pizza place sells a large pizza with a 16-inch diameter for $16, or a medium pizza with a 10-inch diameter for $10. So with this, the best thing that we can do is we need to find the cost per square inch. Okay, so in order to compare these, we need to find the area. So in order to find the area of a circle, remember that it is pi r squared. And since they give us the diameter, remember that the relationship between the diameter and the radius is that the diameter is 2 times the radius. Or we could say that the radius is 1/2 of the diameter. Okay, so those are the information that we need to know to be able to solve this. So that's our understanding what is happening. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this particular problem. So let's first look at the large pizza. So since the large pizza has a diameter that is 16 inches, we first need to find the radius by doing half of the 16, which gives us a total of 8 inches. Now we have the information that we need to find the area, so we would use pi times 8 squared. And you have the choice. You can either use the pi button in your calculator, or you could use approximately 3.14. It doesn't matter. 64 pi would be the exact answer. When I plug this into my calculator, if I used the pi button, so if I'm using the pi button in the calculator, I get 201.06 inches squared. And if I used 3.14, so if I do 64 times 3.14, I get approximately 200.96 square inches. So either one of those methods can be used. So we're just going to say that the area is approximately 201 square inches, just to make the calculations a little bit easier. So then we need to find our cost per square inch. So in order to do that, we know that the cost is $16, and we know that the pizza has a total area of 201 square inches. So we would just plug into our calculator 16 divided by 201. And when we do that, we get approximately 0.0796. So we can say that the cost of this one is approximately 8 cents per square inch. Okay, so now we need to do the same thing for our medium pizza so that we have it in the same units. So this is kind of an application also of measurements and conversions. So it's looking at both measurements and conversions and comparing areas to each other. Okay, so now we need to look for the cost per square inch of the medium pizza. So for this one, remember that the medium pizza costs $10 with a 10-inch diameter. So the medium is $10, and the diameter of this one is 10 inches. Okay, so again, in order to find the area, we do need to find the radius. So the radius is half of 10, which gives us a total of 5 inches. So then if we find our area, it's pi r squared. So we would do pi times 5 squared, which ends up giving us 25 pi. And again, you can plug it into your calculator. If I use the pi button in my calculator, I end up with 78.54 square inches. And if I do 25 times 3.14, I end up with 78.5 square inches. So I'm going to, since it's directly in the middle, I'm going to say that the area is approximately 78.5 square inches. Okay, so now we need to find our cost comparison to see how it compares to the other one. So we want to convert this to cost per square inch. So I would do $10 divided by 78.5 square inches. And when I simplify that, I get approximately 0.127. So if we round to the nearest hundredth, because that's what makes sense for this problem, we could say that we would be spending approximately 13 cents per square inch. So if we compare these two values, we can see that the large pizza is the better deal because the cost per square inch is lower. So even though you're spending more money to buy the large pizza, you are actually getting a better deal with your cost per square inch than you would for getting the 10-inch diameter pizza for $10. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If there are additional topics that you would like me to cover, please let me know that as well.